tinogonerwa naMwari, tinogonerwa. Mafuti tomtenda, tomtenda. Tinogonerwa naMwari, tinogonerwa. Come on. Chuchu. Tomtenda, tomtenda.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, thank you so much. I think all of our participants are ready and they have introduced themselves. So we may be seated. Thank you so much. So we are going to give them an opportunity to look into whatever is concealed here. Okay? So let them come.
Saka vatenderei vauye kumberi kuno. Allow them to come and stand right here in the front.
Okay.
This is my trousers.
You left here. You ndo right here.
Uku ndo kuruboshwe, uku ndo kurudyi. You just come and tell me that there is this thing in the trousers. Come and line up right here in the front. Come and line up right here in the front.
Twitter makamera edu anga achibuditsa zvakanaka. Please.
Allow them to have at least a space between each other.
This whole place is for you, please. So
that when you are doing what you're doing, no one will steal from you. All of them know that we have set rules.
They become a bit physical.
Some, when they get into the spirit, they become physical. So can we have at least 2 strong ushers right here on the podium? If there's nothing, if you say there's something in there, that's it. That's the end of it for you. If there is one thing and you say there are 2 things, that's it. That's the end for you.
All right. So please, Pastor, can I have my papers?
Mufundisi, can you give me the papers? He's got his snuff and...
Go ahead.
Go ahead, you can go ahead and eat whatever you want to eat. He's eating.
So, Roman, please, this paper screen.
Please, can you put these papers on the screen?
This paper, but it goes.
The clipboard is for them to write on. The ballpoint is there. They write their name or write on top. And your surname. Then you put what you've seen there. You itemize them. One,
please.
that-
Nongoti one womva wanyora zita racho.
You itemize them one and you write what you're
Handisi
seeing.
kuda zvibhende. Tataurirana
I want you to
tapedzerana.
write straightforwardly.
Taura zita rechinhu.
You name the thing as it is.
Hatisi kutsanangura chinozodai kana wakada description.
You are not
zvakaona,
explaining too
but
much
zita
of-
racho.
I just want the name of the thing.
Dorida as it is. Don't worry about spelling. Chero kakanganisika.
Don't worry about the spelling.
It's still okay. Saka wonyora do mapepa. Saka please ndipiro hama dzedu.
Can you give
Pen
them
yako
these
iri
papers?
ipapo. Kana vango ready kunyora kana wakatoratidzwa musi weTuesday.
If you are ready to write, even if you
Wakaona
show this
before
on
Sunday.
Tuesday,
Kunyora zita rako,
write your name,
wonyora zvauri kupiwa.
and you write what you're seeing.
Zvirimu. Kana musingakwanise kunyora,
If you can't write,
wawauya naye uye watakati uya naye. Izvi
You
tikuitira
can
kuti
call who's
wakataura
helping you.
mwakakunzwa anokopa. Ehe. Nyora izvenyu.
This moment, hatisi kuda munhu wedu anotaura newe kana wakunyora nekuvhiringidza. Kusimbisa, usazoti hanzi. Tora nguva yako,
Take your time.
usikumanisai.
We are not rushing you into this
At this
exercise.
point, even ukada 1 hour tinokumirira.
Even if you require an hour, we are patient to wait for you. Stand with whoever is helping you. If they are helping you to write, please don't disturb them. Please don't disturb them. You can zoom from afar.
So one of my friend prophet is going to come from this school
Umwe shamba yako profita, achakuwa yako alipeana.
today.
Mazuwa ya nasi.
All of them are confident
Wewe sema choma kichocho.
of what they see, of what they can see. Kuna wafika away from his house, she's going to go to where
Just say come. I think some, most of them are done, but some are still in the process. You are free to write whatever you see. Write as many. I want you after finish writing, write Let's patiently wait for those who are still writing. There's nothing wrong with writing things that are wrong. 1 minute. Finish, you can just place. You can put it down. You can close it if you want. No one is going to get another opportunity to create. I can see everyone is written.
All right. So the first segment that we'll have to learn
The first segment that I want to deal with is is there anyone who wrote one thing? Is there anyone who wrote one thing? Can you just step back? If you wrote one thing, you can step back further. Sit up. Who has written 2 things? Can you step back a bit? Who has written 3 things? You can raise your hand if you have written 3 things. Can you raise it high so that people can see? Can you step back a bit? Stay in front of your word. Who has written 4 things?
All right, so okay,
Can you step back a bit? Is there anyone who has written 5 things? Is there anyone who has written 5 things? There's no one. Is there anyone who has written 6? Anyone who wrote 7? 7 things. Has anyone written 8 things? 8 things. Has anyone written 9 things? 10. Is there anyone who has written that there is nothing? So can you step back a bit? Where are we now?
12.
Is there anyone who has written 11 items? 12 items? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Right, number here, number 2.
chokera saka chazvozwa nevaridzi. Ndada kuchokera panhamba.
Was I close to the number?
Alright, chazvozwa pavaridzi.
Will you hear from you?
Chikonzero chechii.
What is the reason?
Alright. Alright. Oro, pane zvandisina kutaura kusha.
Or did I not explain something?
Pastor, bonzi vaikuitira kuti tingoziva kuti kana nhamba ichinongozokontina.
Hanzi hazviverengeki.
Hazviverengeki.
He said, the thing that's I remember. There's so many.
Ewa, hapana tinoverenga, tinotozviverenga. All right. Okay. We move into it. It's just a question. Pane anyorawo mabinoculars.
Has anyone written binoculars?
Chinonzi binoculars.
Something called binoculars.
Zvinoonesa zvikura.
Things that we use to zoom things that are far off. Does anyone of you not know what binoculars are? Those who know binoculars, we can show by raising your hand. All of them choose to know binoculars.
All right. So, you know this is
So you know what you want. What you do is
ngobuditsa chinhu chimwe chete
we are going to bring up probably one thing.
kana pasina ichocho hapasina
If there's no one to do that, there's no
Need for us to continue bringing out things.
All right. So, mambenge mchida kuparticipate kai.
You wanted to participate earlier. Can,
But
you come?
visai batch.
Can you remove your jacket?
Kana shirt chaiyo kana mune chinhu mukati? T-shirt. Mune t-shirt?
Do you have a t-shirt inside?
Yeah. Visai.
Please help him remove.
Yes, visai watching. Yeah, visai ring yenyu.
Including your ring, your
Yeah, you
wristwatch.
cannot hold.
You can now come forward, please.
Hamuna zvinhu zviri momwe.
Do you have
Besides
anything in
just
your
the wall.
pockets? Please empty your pockets.
All right. Simudzai ruoko rwenyu, please.
Can you raise your hands? Raise your hands.
Fambai muchibva uko.
Can
Uri
you walk
padhuze-
from the right
uri padhuze
end?
nevana. Da kuti muone maoko ake.
I want you to look at his hands. If there is anything
Kuti
in his
mune
hands.
chii.
Is there anything on or in his hands?
Fambai henyu muchiuya.
You can walk slowly, coming, showing them your hands.
Kana wangopedza kuonekwa maoko ako ibva wasumudza mudenga usagadzike pasi.
After you've shown your hands to them, raise them high up.
Chibva wasumudza maoko ako uya nawo maoko ako kuno.
Raise your hands. Come with your hands to the front.
With your hands raised.
Saka, this is the moment and we are very, very careful.
This is the moment that we want to be very careful.
Izoka, this is the right pocket. Musamanya, hapana chokumanyira.
Don't rush, there's nothing to rush.
Munesa roko rwenyu, munobata chamunenge mabata imomo.
You put your hand in there and
Mochibuditsa.
take whatever.
Munozomanya kuda kunozo. Pamwe matonyora kudhara.
Probably you have written already. Take
Saka
your time.
zvishoma nezvishoma.
Slowly put your hand there.
Kana paine mumwe kuti titi andichada kubata inini apa. Ndikuda kuti zvive as clear as possible
I want
to
it to
the public. Vamwe munotarisa imba screen, vamwe munotarisa ipapa
Some you
fair.
can look at the screen,
Ndava
some you
izvo
can look
zvacho
directly.
nemagetsi mukatizvo. Kana ipapa, kana pa
You
screen.
can look directly at the
Alright,
trousers on
saka
the
munoisa
screen.
ruoko rwenyu.
So you put your hand in the
Muhomwe,
trousers,
yerudyi zvishoma
the
nezvishoma.
right.
Usari ugadzike zvako
pocket.
pasi zvishoma nezvishoma ngarupi. Usabate nemaoko tu.
Don't touch with two hands.
Panozoti kwanga kuine chimwe kuseri uku. Isako ruoko rwako imomo.
Put your hand in the pocket slowly.
All right.
Zvakanaka.
Now,
Zvakanaka.
please hear me. Hear me. Hear me.
Chindinzwai.
Hear me.
Dinzwai.
Hear me.
Dinzwai.
As this is not a toy.
Hachisi chitoy.
Is a toy.
This is not a toy.
We can take this through the courts
Unogona kuenda
and they verify.
unoongorera
Proper
kuti mabinoculars echokwadi.
binocular.
These are proper pair of binoculars.
All right.
Zvakanaka.
All right. Mirai Magada.
You come.
All right.
Zvakanaka.
Please, let Terry say.
Let's listen attentively.
Right. So far,
Parizino.
tichiri kuwirirana here kuti hapana anyora
Are
mabinocular.
we still in agreement that none of
Kana
you
kuti wanyora.
wrote a pair of binoculars?
Hapana anyora mabinocular here.
Is there anyone who wrote a pair of binoculars?
All right. Zviri kurevei.
What does this mean?
All right. All right. Okay. Hear me, hear me. Azireve, please.
This does not
This
mean
doesn't mean that these people are fake.
kuti vanhu ava ndevenhema.
I'm going to show you something.
Ndichakurakidzai chimwe
It
chinhu.
doesn't mean that these people are fake.
Hazvirevi kuti vanhu ava ndevenhema.
That is not the point.
Hapasiripo pane
So
donzvo.
please bear with me. Bear with me, please. Bear with me. So, mapepaya. Chechipiri,
The second thing,
namba yezvinhu zviri mumwo is 6.
the number of the things in the trousers is 6.
Pananyora 6.
Is there anyone who wrote 6 things?
Hapana anyora 6.
There is no one who wrote 6 items.
Chero dai ndati 7. Hapana anyora chi.
Even if I had written 7, no one wrote 7
7.
things.
mapepa atinoadira kuti tiachengete.
We need these papers for the record.
Rega timboona chimwe chichaburitswa kuti pana achinyora here.
Let's look at the next thing that is going to be taken out of the trousers, whether someone
ruoko rwako zvakanaka
happened to
zvishoma
write it.
nezvishoma.
Put your hand slowly.
Tichazokupai mazita azvo kana vachinge vapedza.
We'll give you the names of the things after the exercise.
Chisumudze tikoni.
Raise it up.
Tichakupai zita racho.
We'll give you the name of this thing.
Chiisei zvenyako.
You can place it there.
Right, isai ruoko rwenyu tuone.
Right, proceed again. Put your hand back in the pocket.
Iyo mouth isai pa screen apa.
Put it on the screen.
Ako ndeke kuti mukanwa musakanganisike.
That's a mouth freshener.
Pana akanyora wako.
Did anyone write a mouth freshener? Did anyone write a mouth freshener?
Kamushonga kari mugroup remishonga. Kamushonga. Apana anyora isai.
Someone may say that is fetish. No one wrote that.
Isai zvekare.
You can place it down, put back your hand right back in the trousers.
Ana chiremba munoziva kuti chicho.
Doctors, what is that?
Inonziko. Thermometer. Pana nyora thermometer.
It's a thermometer. Did any one of you write a thermometer? None of you. You can put it down. You can put it down.
Ngatipinde zvekare momwe. Anoziva kuti chicho.
Does anyone know what this thing is?
Zvese zvine chekuita nekutesta zvese.
This is used to
test
test.
kit iyo inozikanwa. Hapana
It's a
nyora
test
test kit.
that is known. Did any one of you write a test kit?
Hapana nyora zvekare. Sainyu
No
zvekare
one.
momwe. Dzosera yenyu zvekare tuone.
You can put your hand back in the trousers, in the pocket.
Iyo nyasokabhendesa iso kaonekwe kuti kanoshanda sei vanoziva vazi kabhendesa kanochikoka nepapa. Bhendesai. Pana anoziva kuti chicho.
Does anyone know what this thing is?
Inonzi chiko iyo.
What is this?
Antenna kana aerial.
It's
Pana
an
nyora
antenna.
izvozvo.
Or aerial?
Hapana.
No one wrote an antenna or an aerial.
Sainyu pasi.
You can put it down.
Right. Buritsai chimwe tuone. Buritsai chimwe futi tuone
Can you bring out
chirimo.
something else?
Musisina nditi. Right. Chibvisai trouser racho ipapo
There's
tuone.
nothing. Can you remove the trousers from there, please?
Buritsai omwe pinigurai futi tuone zvatamboita zviye.
Can you turn it upside down?
Pazvinhu zvese zvabuda umu.
Of everything that came out of the pocket,
Hakuna mumwe chete.
there is not even one of you
Aona chimwe chete.
who saw any one of the 6 items.
Vurai button. Sudurga mira yenyu papa.
You can stand. Can you move forward a bit? Bring out the pockets, turn it upside down,
Alright, pinigurai zvekare tuone mukati.
turn it inside out so that we can see inside once more.
Fambai naro muchibva uko vachiona kuti ndiro rimwe chete here kana
Go
kuti
and
rachinja
Go
harisisiri reri.
and parade it right from the end, coming this side. Ask
Now,
them to see whether it's still the same trousers or not.
This say, this is supposed to be happening in church. For your own information, vamwe venyu hamuna knowledge.
Some of you don't have knowledge.
There are certain churches where they actually do this. These
Kune mamwe
things.
makereke avanotoita zvatiri kuita pano izvi.
Zvinotoitwa mumachechi
They
izvo
do it in certain churches. This exercise we are having here.
vachada kuribata bhurugwa iro.
They no longer want to touch these trousers.
All right, fambai.
You can walk through.
All right. So, adiskuzo tanga kuverenga mapepa enyu. It's not
We're
for
not going
that.
to read
Hatisikuda
your
ku-
papers.
We are not here to humiliate anybody.
Hatisiri pano
For your
kuzonyadzisa
own
vanhu.
information,
Kuti mungozivo,
inini, I'm part of you ipapa.
ndiri umwe wenyu pakati ipapa.
Inini,
Inini
if I
pachezvangu.
was standing there writing,
Deno ndanga ndakamirawo pakati penyu
I
ndichinyorowa.
was going to miss this.
Ndanga ndichapotsawo.
This is something that I cannot see.
Izvi zvinhu zvandisingagoniwo kuona.
Okay?
Ndizvo here.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think waona fambise.
I think they've seen. You can walk through.
This doesn't mean kuti vanhu vese ava vaone.
This doesn't mean that these people cannot see.
And it doesn't mean kuti hapana mafake.
And it
Okay.
also doesn't mean that there are no fake seers here.
All right. You people in Bondudzai, how about their confidence? What have you seen?
Ko chokwadi chavainacho vanhu mimi chimbondiudzai mazviona sei.
All right. So, even if I'd put one item yanatanga nayo,
Kunyangwe dange ndaisa chinhu chimwe chete.
it was confirmed that no one was ever going to see that. I
Hapana,
didn't need to put the
aichiona.
rest, but I wanted to increase my chances at least.
Ndoda kuvandudzawo mukana
Anoona,
kuti zvichida
anoonawo.
at least one would
One.
see one of the items.
But now what is strange is that these people have written things
Chisinganzwisiki apo ndechekuti vanhu ava pane zvavatonyora pasi.
that they have seen.
Pane zvinhu zvavanyora zvavari kuti vaona.
Yet those things are not here.
Asi zvinhu izvozvo zvisirimo mumudhebhe.
Yet they have seen
Asi vari kuti vaona.
things.
Vane zvinhu zvavaona.
All right. So it means this exercise, ndopa yatofira. Haina kwaichaenda unless paine
This is
mwana
where-
anofungira kuti vachazoya nemwe kona yakati nekona yakati, but sina kuita zviri clear. How many of you can agree with me that we've done it fairly and it's transparent?
Vangani vanobvumirana neni kuti tazviita nemazvo
All
pajikerere.
right. Pane mauya maparticipant.
From you, the participants,
Pane ere anofila kuti ndabirirwa.
is there anyone who feels that they've been cheated?
Ndaitwa chitsotsi.
There's been a trickery that has been unleashed on them.
Mese muri kugutsikana ere kuti zvaitwa zviri fair?
Are you all satisfied that the exercise was done fairly?
All right. Pane ere anofila? Pane ere?
Is there anyone who feels?
All right. Hear me.
Dinzwe,
Vamwe vanogona kunzwa kuti nzvimbo haisi kundiitira zvakanaka.
some may feel uncomfortable with the
Ndingazoda
environment.
kuita zvekare ndiri away from this place.
Probably I would want to do this exercise.
Vada
Kure
kuzombotraya
nepano.
futi. Munoda kuzombovingwa muri penyu.
This gentleman wants to
Muri
try
pamuzinda wenyu muchinyatsoita chaizvo chaizvo.
in another environment which is
Huh?
not here.
Magetsi akuvhiringidzai. Chokwadi. Magetsi anozviita mani.
The beaming and the lights confused me.
Magetsi avavhiringidza zvokuti
He was confused.
vazovaona vapedza kuti mune magetsi muno.
By the beam of the
Vapedza
lights.
kunyora. All right. So if you want us to, this thing, okay,
Chino
so
is-
what we're going to do, imimi, hamuchanyora hamuna zvamuchanyora zvekare pamapepa enya.
There's nothing else that you are going to write on your papers.
Ndakungokumbirai ndechekuti unokwanisa henyu kudzokera kunzvimbo dzenyu
You can go back to where you're sitting.
unless paine ane mubvunzo ane zvaasina kunzwisisa
Unless
paro
there's-
zvauri kufunga kuti hazvizi fair.
Someone who has got questions, or
havane
something
zvavaroda
that they
kutaura,
thought is not
vakati
fair.
ndibvei. awa mwana mubvunzo ava pamwe zvaitwa nepasiripo.
It's not about kuti tinoti tabiridziro asi tanga tine strong belief yokuti anza yatapa apa
We had a strong belief that
inofana
what
kunge
we
iri
wrote down,
H7
All right.
we're
tine
supposed to be
strong
7
belief
items.
yokuti iyo pachi7 inofana kukwana ikasakwanawo pamwe chetaona
We
siri
thought there would be 7 items.
asi
Come again. Matukudi.
tine strong belief yokuti anza yanyorwa apa yataisa
We have a strong belief that the answer that we wrote
pachi7 yanga ichifana kukwana
Saka manyora 7.
ndikuti hatitawana maobject 6
we saw 6 objects.
iyi ndeyo H7
This is the
iri
7th one.
papa ndeye H7
The one that we wrote down.
All right. All right. Zvazvinoreva ndezvekuti kudi
So what
naimi
it
mamakateerera saka
You
kana
listen.
chiri papa chiri icho.
If what they wrote there is the correct thing,
Zviri kurevei.
what does that mean?
Kureva kuti wawana 1 chechokwadi
If you saw one thing,
dai chiripo
if
kuti
that
1
thing was
chechokwadi
there, you saw one thing.
zvimwe zvese ndezve hamene kandikutadza kunzwisisa zvauri kutaura.
I don't know if I'm hearing him correctly.
Ndijekeserewo pastor. Imi manyora zvingani?
How many things did you write?
Manyora chinhu 1.
You wrote one thing.
tanyora chinhu 1 chinokavha zvose.
We wrote one thing.
Tachida kuti
that
mumbotarisawo anza yedu musati mashorawo kuti tanyora kuti kudi
Could you-
munogona kuiverenga
Please read our
iripo
answer.
pa
Manyora chinhu 1 chinodi?
chinokavha
We
zvose.
wrote one thing that covers everything.
Saka munhu akanyora kuti zvinhu chinhu here. Ko munhu akanyora kuti
things,
items. Ko munhu akati everything. No, I think we have explained that part enough.
Tapatsanangura.
It's so clear.
Zere zviri pachena.
Kana chamanyora chisina zita remazvinhu zviri papo then
Whatever I wrote
hachipo.
is not one of the 6
All right.
items.
And again
We
chikave
don't have.
icho it's one
Even
thing
if
that you
you
have
wrote
written.
one thing, chimwe
It's one
chete,
thing and we've got
pazvinhu
6
zvitanhatu.
items over there. All right. Kana paine vamwe vari kuda kutaura.
If there is
We have,
anyone else who wants to
we have
speak,
someone who
All right.
has got
Tsanangurai zvenyu.
a query.
ndandiri kuti inini tikatasa pakuprofita tida kuprofita zvinhu zvine mweya mukati zvine life
Zvine life, yes.
ehe saka tikatasa isusu
Chirungu chega chega icho.
apa hapana life iripo
There is no life in the
paholder
things.
yengreen
Uh-huh.
yekuti tigone
Please,
kulinka
ilesson yatotanga iyi. This is how they operate. Please listen
ndo
carefully.
maitiro ayo. Ndapota tereresai kuzvese.
Listen.
Ndapota.
Uh-huh.
whatever chatifanira kunge tichiprofita tichiona zvinofanira kulinka nemweya handitika saka apa paradza kuti zvone hatina kukwanisa kuwana kulinka dai zvanga zviri muhomwe yenyu prophet
If these things
taigona
were not
kubata tingati antena to antena kana semabuditsiro amaita handitika
You could have
kuti
done an
booster
antenna
akwanise
to
kuisa
antenna.
masaisai kusina chinhu chinoreceive saka tiri kuti isusu masaisai emweya anobata kumunhu kwete kuti object
Spiritual antennas. They can
All
only
right.
pick things on a person, not on an object.
Saka muri kuti sutu ingadai yanga iri pandiri.
dai
So,
yanga iri kana pane mumwe munhu kana
The
pamunhu
suit was being
taigona
worn by someone.
kuconnecta nemweya wake tikaona
Could have
All right.
connected with
Mazvona
that
nguva
person's
iyi.
spirit.
Mazvona nguva
Let's see.
yekuti iri trouser rina munhu mukati.
kuzotongouya patazokumira kudai soka all along kutouya kwatataita tarofunga pakuti tichasangana nezviri muhomwe menyu
Nezviri muhomwe
thought we
mangu.
were
ndosaka
going to
mukatasa maona pashaita sei
be looking at
hazvinako
Please kateerereka nhai wedu we. This is for your own educational purposes.
izvi zvinobatsira
Ndizvo zvoga.
kudzidziswa kwenyu.
Aha.
Ndizvo.
Muri kudzidza language, the language that they use out there. Ava vari kuti
He is
dai
saying-
trouser ranga rakapfekwa riri pamunhu.
If the trouser had been worn by someone,
Mochitibvunza kuti mune chii.
then you ask her to ask us
Ndopamuri
what
kuti
is in the
mungadai
trousers.
maona dai ranga rakapfekwa.
You are
taikwanisa
saying you
kuona
have seen.
Maikwanisa kuona. Right. Kureva kuti apa hamuna kuona nekuti harina munhu.
So you didn't see because
nokuti
it
harina
was
munhu.
not
Saka
being
hamuna
worn.
chamanyora.
ndanyora zvangu handazomonyora
So you did you write anything? No, I wrote something.
All right. All right. All right. I would have wanted to believe you, but
If I were you, I would say,
kana muine zvirimo zvisinei nemweya ndaitaura ndisati ndatombonyora
there was something which
kuti
is not spiritual, I would have said it
handina chandiri kuona umo
before I write. But there is nothing that I'm seeing in
because
the,
hamuna chemweya
in the
ende
trousers.
trouser iro harizi pamunhu.
Because there's nothing spiritual in
Handitore
there.
pen
I would not take a pen
ndototanga kutoisa ingi pabepa ndichitonyora mazita ezvinhu
writing names of things.
ndichiona trouser rakamira rega sezvizvi,
When I'm seeing that the trouser is not being
ndichiona
worn by
magetsi
anyone,
akavheneka sezvizvi,
with all these lights
ndo
beaming,
mukana wandakupai kuti kana muchiona kuti hazvisi kuita
this is the
before,
opportunity that I gave you, that if you
ibvai
see
mangotaura kuti handisi kukwanisa maitiro amuri kuita aya handisi kuada,
that the conditions are
but
not
they
suiting.
will always give you an excuse.
Asi vanongogara vanokupai chimwe chikonzero.
Always.
Vagara vanongokupai
Now,
chikonzero.
Shaka ndikutsanangurire zvinhu zvishoma munogona kugara inyu pasi.
Allow me to explain a few things.
Maita basa masvita inouya kuzoparticipate
Thank you
kwamaita.
so much for coming to
Kana paine
participate.
Sorry.
zvaangafunge zvisiri zvaanofunga kuti hazvisi pamutemo zvataita makasununguka munogona kungouya motitsanangurira zvekare. But kana pazvinhu zvatanyora zvaiswa apo izvo musina kunyora pabepa
Among
renyu
the things that I've put there,
ndo
if you
mamiriro
didn't write
azvaita ndo
anything,
zvabuda
this is
mutsvakurudzo
the
yedu
results
yezvinhu zvemweya.
from our exercise, from the spiritual exercise
right.
that we had.
Vanga
Okay.
nemash. Sorry, man of God. Vanga nemashoko kupedzisira kutaura.
Okay.
Tonotenda zvedu nekukundikana kuona kuti zvine mutrousers zvii.
All right, that's okay. Kukundikana kunowanikwa ikoko. Kukundikana. Now, toda kuti munzwise chinhu one.
I want you to
Ndati
understand
pamusoro
one
pevanhu
thing.
vese vauya panapa. Handina kuti vese mafake.
I never said all of them are fake.
Now, why am I doing this?
Ndiri kuitirei izvi.
Unoziva here kuti kubhuku yaEzekiel
Do you know that in the book of Ezekiel,
kunonzi Mwari vanoti kuna Ezekiel, prophesy against the prophets and say unto them, hear ye the word of the Lord, or ye prophets.
profita kwa profita
sign
kuti
trouser in-
inzwai
Ngokanda
zvino
ilo.
shoko raMwari.
Ukanda ipa.
Ezekiel 13, verse 2. Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts.
Okay, all right. The prophecy is not for the prophets. The prophecy is against the prophets. And they prophesy from a different source, and the source is their heart. Why am I doing this? Do you know? I want you to listen to this. I know of a story in Mzaraban. He was coming there to expose witches. So one of the incidences that transpired there was of an elderly woman who was caught by this tsikamtanda, and she was declared to be a witch who has been bewitching everyone in that family. And this tsikamtanda went on to expose this woman, and he went on to pull out some hidden charms that she had hidden for years. And he insisted that she must confess that she is behind all the miseries, all the problems, all the troubles that the family were going through. And she could not confess because she knew nothing. So this spiritualist went on to expose, and he said, if you don't say everything that you did, we are going to make sure that you remove your clothes before the people, or you confess. She said, I cannot confess because I know nothing. And they intimidated him, the spiritualist and his team, intimidated this innocent woman until to a point where they removed her clothes before the people and even before her children. And soon after that, he said, you are going to drink this. He was calling it water, but it was something else. And he said, if you drink this and you don't go mad, then it means I've lied to the villagers, and I've lied to the crowhead, and I've lied to everybody. You have to drink this. And she was forced to drink, and within 20 minutes or so, she was hallucinating. Whether this was a chemical, whether this was alcoholic, but she took it because she was forced. Because they knew this was alcohol, it was soon going to expire. They said, we are going to heal her from this mental condition. By the time we are gone, she's going to recover. I'm talking of the whole village is there. And this story is well known. From that day, this woman, after the exercise, she said, I'm not going to eat. And her blood pressure went up, and she refused to eat. Refused to eat for days. Because she said, you have allowed the villagers and even my children to see my nakedness. And this woman died, and we buried her. Yet this woman was never a witch. This message is coming from the delusion that I preached about on Sunday. Especially here in Africa. We are talking of gimmicks that these people play. You visit a witch doctor, and he asks you, how many are you in your family? And you say 7. And he can see that you are 6. Already you have exposed the one who has not attended. They know where to start from. And every witch doctor, if you have a client who is coming and they are having problems in there, if you start off by saying, not all of you here have come. There's
one amongst you who has not come.
How can it be all of us? Honestly, how can it be all of us at any given time? Somebody is going to give an excuse. He has got some business engagements, but they are always going to blame it on somebody who refused to come for the ritual. And it's most likely that person is a busy person. Most likely is the most hard-working person in that family. He has got other commitments better than visiting witch doctors. And that becomes the reason. It will be put on someone who did not attend. I'm not talking of just this number. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying, what I've done here, there is not one true prophet under the sun who can see all these things, not even everything, just these things. Being a true prophet, not one can see all these things. Even if we say not everything, but even these things.
not one currently of all the prophets can see even these things. False ones, not even one. Now, follow me. The problem is, what I want people to understand is that if these people, if you had gone to their shrines, if you had gone to their churches, these are the same people with this level of confidence. They can tell you to do something, and you will do with all confidence. The message that I'm trying to send out there to you people is because some of you today, we have people who are in the marketplace and you are selling tomatoes and you are putting your urine in the vegetables. Simply because there is a spiritual person behind all those activities. They are not getting those instructions from medical doctors. These people are getting those instructions from us. If you are wondering, why am I doing this? Please remember our theme. Order. Order. This is the Urim and the Tumim exercise. Now, we are not calling only for order in this church. Zimbabweans, we are too superstitious. You have allowed people who can't see anything to see something. And we have prophesied according to your demand. Your demand. If people see this, next time they go to a witch doctor and they are advised, okay, I want you to go and you have to sleep with a virgin. These are spiritualists giving these kinds of prescriptions to people. The man is already married. It means he's not going to sleep with his wife, he's going to look for a virgin. Simply because somebody that you believe sees 100% has given you that prescription. I want you to be more careful